Okay, hey everyone, it's me, Miss B, back with Frozen Sweet Tooth. Today I have a special limited batch edition to share with you all. If you're in America, as you know, it's election season and November 5th is the last day to cast your ballot and make your voice known. I wanted to pick up a fun flavor that kind of, tied into the election season, even though I know it's a season we're all ready to move on from. Am I right? It's been crazy, but hey, we got ice cream to help us get through our toughest days. Today's flavor is Ben & Jerry's. It's a special edition limited batch. It's called Churn Out the Vote. This ice cream is described as a vanilla ice cream with pretzel swirls, fudge chips, and swirls of chocolate mousse. That sounds delicious. I love pretzels. I love chocolate. I think this is going to be a great one. I love Ben & Jerry's. I don't know if there's actually ever been a Ben & Jerry's flavor that I haven't enjoyed. They're obviously a very well-known ice cream company that knows how to do it right. Okay, so we're going to dig into this and see how it tastes. I'm finishing this. Oh, okay. Okay. If you love chocolate, if you like chocolate, you're gonna like this flavor. Even though the base is vanilla ice cream, there's so much going on with the different chocolate pieces, the chocolate mousse, the fudge swirl, the fudge pieces. It's vanilla ice cream, but nah, it's chocolate. And I'm all for it. So let's go into the ratings of this ice cream. So first let's talk about flavor. So like I said before, I don't think I've ever had a Ben & Jerry's ice cream that I did not enjoy. This is another one that's quite delicious. The vanilla ice cream is on point, it's nice rich vanilla flavor, but then you're quickly met with all of the chocolate that's going on in this. The chocolate like fudge swirl I think was my favorite part, and then you have the fudge pieces, which are basically like chocolate chips. The one thing though that I really didn't get to taste in this was the pretzels. I actually forgot that pretzels was even an ingredient in this ice cream. Really, I was just met with the vanilla and the chocolate, and the flavor was delicious. So for flavor, I'm gonna give this one a 4. Now let's talk about the mix-ins. We've got tons of the little chocolate chip fudge pieces in here. The fudge swirl was very prominent and just so good, so good. Like I said, that was my favorite part, the fudge swirl. And then there's also swirls of chocolate mousse in this one. The chocolate mousse to me wasn't really like the texture of mousse. It was more just like chocolate ice cream. So it's kind of like vanilla ice cream, chocolate ice cream, fudge swirl, and fudge pieces. But as I mentioned, like I really didn't get any of the pretzel component. I forgot that there was supposed to be pretzels in here. It still tasted delicious, but where were the pretzels? I'm gonna dig around a little bit just so I can get a taste. Okay, so I was able to find a little bit of the pretzel in here. And actually, I wish that there was more. I wish there was more of that pretzel swirl in here, because it adds this like nice salty component to like the sweetness of the chocolate and vanilla. There is kind of like, you know, because pretzels are crunchy, but since this is pretzels that has been sitting in ice cream for a little bit, it's kind of like a soggy crunch. Yeah, I don't know about, it's like I liked the saltiness once I finally found the pretzel swirl, but I didn't necessarily like the texture of the pretzels in the ice cream. Since I really had to dig to find that pretzel component, and it's listed that it should be in there, I'm gonna go ahead and give the mix-ins a 3. Now let's dig into the quality of this ice cream. So Ben & Jerry's, I think, is, you know, just a classic ice cream company. They've got their formulas down for the most part. I think this was a really good quality ice cream. I picked up this pint. It was, I think, just over $4 at Walmart. And so I think for $4, like, the quality was pretty good. You have the rich flavor, you know, the mix-ins were there, but I guess just not all of the mix-ins that were promised. But overall, I really enjoyed this ice cream and thought the quality was great. The only thing that I didn't necessarily enjoy was the texture of the pretzel swirl once I was able to find the pretzel swirl. But it was just kind of this mushy crunch, which I know doesn't really make sense, but when you try it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna give quality for this ice cream a 3.5. The overall average for this ice cream, I'm giving a 3.5. So I think it's a good one to go out there and try. If you are in America and you are over 18, please go out there and do your citizen duty and vote, okay? It is so important that all of us go out and vote so our voices are heard. I know that this election season has been off the chain, and I cannot wait until it is over. And I know that there's some high-stake issues out there that people are really passionate about. But overall, remember to be kind to your neighbors, because ultimately we're all in this together, whether we like it or not. So anyways, though, I think this is going to be my go-to as I'm watching the election results. Either it'll be like, hey, celebration, or this will be my coping mechanism. Regardless, I think it's one that a lot of people will enjoy, especially if you like the basic flavors like chocolate and vanilla, and you don't mind digging for the pretzel. I'll see you guys next time with the next flavor.